Until a child is 7 years old, why is it children learn very fast? Have you ever asked this question? The reason is this. A child does not have a conscious mind. A child cannot analyze or think. Never thinks about the future or the past. A child only downloads information. There are different states of minds. One state is called the theta state. A theta is a state of mind where the vibrational level of the mind is very, very low level of vibration. Now, from 0 to 7 years old, all children are at a theta state of mind. You don't just learn, you rapidly absorb any information that is shared with you. They don't analyze. There's no screen, there's no filter. The information goes straight into the subconscious of a child. When you tell the child you're amazing, it takes it as the truth. But suppose you tell a 20-year-old you're amazing, I can say, hey, I don't think I'm amazing. I got an F in 2 subjects. You will start to use your conscious mind. But when you're 4 years old, you tell them you're amazing, you're great, you're very talented, you're compassionate, you're such a lovely child. The child just downloads that information. So that is one very, very powerful reason. It's the actual state of mind. It's a theta state of mind. A second reason is this. It is programming. Okay? A child doesn't learn. A child is only programmed. Because learning happens only in a conscious mind. When a mind is at a theta state, everything gets downloaded. Whatever is shared gets absorbed. Okay? That's why children absorb they can learn multiple languages. Whatever you tell them, it just goes straight in. So if you say you are not smart, it is downloaded. And the child is not aware of it. Later on, it begins to play out as a bad programming of the child. Right? I can tell you something that my mother did for me. It's a fairly crazy example. When I was very small, I used to get excellent in all subjects. I mean, very small meaning I was 5 years old, 6 years old. One subject, handwriting. I used to have a terrible handwriting. I still do. My handwriting is so bad that even I get embarrassed by it because I can't read it myself. So in that one subject, I got because when you're very small, they won't say poor, right? They don't give bad scorings like that. I got fair. In all the subjects, I got excellent. Outstanding or something. In this one subject, I got fair. So I was a little, not upset. I went to my mother and said, Mother, my teacher gave me fair for handwriting. You know what my mother said? My mother said, look here, Karthik, I'm a professor. The teacher is an idiot. This is exactly what my mother said. You are an artist. That's why you can never write between the lines. We had these rule notebooks. I could never write within the rules. Even now I can't write within the rules. Even now I can't. So she said, you are a born artist. I used to walk as though I owned the world with a lousy handwriting. I used to almost feel proud. Anytime somebody said my handwriting was lousy, what my mother said always used to pop up. I would say, I'm an artist. So you see, if it had been some other mother, and she said, yeah, you got fair because your handwriting is terrible. You have to learn write between the ruled lines. Maybe if she had said that, it might have affected me negatively. I don't know. Now, my bad handwriting, was converted into a big strength of mine, right? So I never allowed that to affect me. So you see, how you can get programmed when you're very small, either positively or negatively.